what to eat, the guideline is no animal food, no milk, no cheese, no paneer, um, and no dahi. Okay, no dairy, no refined and or highly processed food like sugar, oil, maida. Maida is also processed. Don't eat maida, eat atta. Eat from all 5 food groups: vegetables, fruits, nuts and seeds, beans and legumes, and grains. Now, there's too much talk in Indian social media that one grain is better than another, and somebody will put an article, the millets are better, bajra khao, nahi bajra nahi, aap makka khao. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, eat what you like. If you like gehu, gehu khao. If you like makka, makka khao. Bajra, if you prefer, eat bajra. But don't eat bajra. I like gehu, but I think bajra is more healthy, so I'll eat bajra. That is wrong. Eat whatever you like, and eat some of what you don't like. So maybe once a week you have bajre ki roti with sarson ka saag or something like that. Eat everything you like and some that you don't like. Okay. So if you like mostly potatoes, but okay, sometimes eat sweet potatoes also. Okay. Add herbs and spices generously. They're very important. I dedicate a whole session to the discussion of herbs and spices. जितना हो सके आप उसमें मसाले डालिए, जितने मसाले हो सके आप डालिए. ये और हर्ब में आ गया आपके लिए हल्दी, कच्ची हल्दी, अदरक, प्याज, लहसुन. All these things are important and you must consume them. Now there's a food called omega-3 which I want to talk about, because when issue comes to fat, there's a lot of discussion what fats should be eaten, fats should be avoided. Our body makes fat. Everything we eat extra gets stored as fat under our skin. Okay, so you don't need to eat fat necessarily. You don't need to eat oil. But there's one fat our body cannot make, and that's known as omega fat. Omega-3, omega-6, and it comes in only a few limited foods. And flaxseed is one. अलसी के बीज. इनफैक्ट गांधी जी had once said कि जिस दिन दुनिया में लोग अलसी खाना शुरू कर देंगे, आदि हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स खत्म हो जाएंगी. So flaxseed, chia seed, and walnuts, these 3 foods have omega-3. And also mustard, sarson ka saag has omega-3 also. Sarson ke beej, mustard seeds, which we put in our food, is also rich in omega-3. Mustard oil. So if you must eat oil, any oil, then the only healthy oil is mustard oil. It is, the way I should say is that it's the least unhealthy oil of all the oils. Is mustard oil, because it's very rich in omega-3. All other oils have too much of omega-6 and too little of omega-3. So there's a ratio of omega-6 to omega-3. And if that ratio is up to 3:1, it is a healthy ratio, because our body has a preference to absorb omega-3. Omega-6 is inflammatory. It hurts you. Omega-3 is anti-inflammatory. So this is the only 3 things that you need to be very consciously worried about. Rest you eat whatever you like. One is omega-3. Second is vitamin D, because we don't go in sunshine anymore. We stay in air-conditioned rooms. We work in offices. Our body does not get sunshine. So please go out and get half an hour of sunshine while walking or doing whatever activities or sunbathing. Now, vitamin B12 is the only item that we don't get in our food. We the vegetarians, because vitamin B12 we used to get through our contact with soil. We used to work with our hands, with our legs, bare skin. We used to walk bare feet. We drank water from rivers or from wells. That water has vitamin B12. So B12 comes from the soil or the contact with soil. So that well water is saturated with contact with soil. So it has vitamin B12. Your river water has vitamin B12. So, and we don't get it because we get now municipal water, which is chlorinated. So the B12 is not available and we become deficient in B12, which causes many problems. You don't need any other supplement. Supplements are not good for you. They cause imbalance. So to think that we know it all is a flawed thinking. We know 12 vitamins today. Who is there to say that 100 years from today, our great-great-great-grandchildren will be knowing about 24 vitamins by that time? We will be knowing about more minerals by that time. So to think that we know it all is flawed. A lot of people, when a new invention comes up, and let's say a new invention was announced yesterday, the scientists suddenly, there are two types of people. Some say, oh wow, now I know it. Till yesterday I didn't know it, but now I know it all. They become cocky. Hey, now I know it all. They were cocky even yesterday. Yesterday also they believe I know it all. There's another group of people, they feel, oh, it's another proof that I was wrong yesterday, and more likely than not, I'm wrong today also. Because after 5 years, a new invention will come, which will prove me wrong. So don't make your decision based on that research. Use some common sense. Okay? Our body evolved over millions of years eating something. You give it a pill, an inorganic material, body doesn't know what to do with it. That's why the side effects happen. You take one medicine, body doesn't know, it's trying to cope with it, and it messes up.